And then when you see that the word is starting to expose you, that ain't for me, that's for somebody else. That should have been the church on Sunday because that word was definitely for them. No, you missed it. It was for you. That's why it got your attention. God was trying to tap you on the shoulder to let you know that you need to listen to this because this is for you because you need to get delivered from some things that you've been holding on. Because the word will always expose you and untruth about you. There are some of us that have set up this facade or this image about how we really got it going on. But the truth of the matter is you always going to live in pain till you recognize that there are some issues in your life that you need to get delivered from. And then somebody that's going to come in your life and tell you, brother or sister, you need to clean it up, you need to shake it off, wipe it off, whatever it is that you need to do. Because there's some things in your life that's not lining up with truth. But when somebody comes along that tells us what it is we need to do, and we know what we need to do, we're going to run right back out there to the spirit of Barabbas. Somebody we know ain't got it together. But because I want to live the life the way I want to live it and not be exposed, I'm going to walk around the spirit of Barabbas. Here it is talent. Somebody who was thrown into a situation he knew nothing about. You know how we do? We get upset with somebody, so we'll call up somebody else that ain't got nothing to do with the whole situation, but we'll tear it up and we'll destroy the person. And they ain't got nothing to do about it because Pilate was looking like, what has he even done? I found no fault in him. So they were trying to convince him that Jesus had done wrong. So you're putting people in the midst of things that don't need to be called in the middle. Because you want somebody that will be on your side. And you know how we do. We want somebody on our side. We ain't going to tell our side of the story. We're going to tell somebody else. But I tell people, there's always two different stories. And you have to meet in the middle to see what's going on. But guess what? We don't want truth. If somebody tell you, you know you ain't doing right, you don't want to hear that. But the question that Pilate asked the word, what is truth? I need to know this. What is truth? Truth is that thing that will stand up and call you out when you don't want it to call you out. Truth is that thing that loves you so much that it will hurt your feelings, but still allow you to be stable enough to find your way to life. Truth. What is truth to you today? What is truth? Well, truth also comes from the word trust. They're related. If you tell me that you trust me, then I have to have some. If you say you trust me, then I have to know that there's something about you that I see that I can trust. Last week the Lord told me two words, trust and truth. Trust and truth. You can always trust somebody when they have truth. Because you're going to see everything they do that lines up in the Word. Jesus did not have to answer Pilate because of his resume. His resume spoke for him. And John the Baptist asked him, he said, before I know I'm going to die, but before I die, he said, could you go and ask him, is he the one? Jesus said, look, just tell him so many words that, am I not the one that's raised up the dead? Is the blind not seeing? Is the lame not walking? Is the deaf not hearing? Well, see, because when we get in a situation, we'll question what we say we believe in. Because John the Baptist was the same one that stood when he saw him coming afar. He said, Lo, behold, this is truly the one. And he baptized him. But still, because when he was going through what he was going through, he questioned, is he the one? The question I leave with you this morning is, what do you have in the inside of you that's causing you to walk in truth? Do you have the spirit of Caiaphas? Do you have the spirit of Pilate? Or do you have the spirit of Barabbas? Because you got any three of them in you, something wrong. Those are the ones you want to detach yourself from. Have the spirit of Christ in you. That's the spirit we need to have in us. That is the spirit that we need to have in us. And we'll understand what is truth. Because if you tell it to me, I'm going to believe it. Until I see otherwise. And so I tell people all the time, watch people's fruit. You want to know people? Watch their fruit. I guarantee you, they'll expose themselves every time. That's why you see some people that's not here now. They're exposed. Think I'm hurt? I'm fine. Because it ain't meant for everybody. We move on and keep pressing to the mark of the higher calling.